Okay, y'all, I'm back in my bonnet and I'm about to do this review. Don't tell my brother Mikey! But I just finished Lights, Camera, Christmas, and that it premiered on the Hallmark channel last night at 8 p.m. I watched it this morning at like 4:30 in the morning, and I was like, okay, this is about to be one of them really boring movies, okay? The movie is starring Kimberly Sustad. You guys may know her from A Bride for Christmas and 9 Lives of Christmas, and then John Brotherton. So, Kimberly's character is named Carrie Devine. John Brotherton's character is Brad Baxter. And what happens is Kimberly has I should just use the character's name. Carrie has a store where she makes her own clothes in this town of 12 Oaks. Anyway, Brad is like a big movie star, and he's in a movie star called, I think it's like My Favorite Santa or something like that, right? And so the movie is filming in 12 Oaks for the first time. As far as diversity and inclusion, the mayor of 12 Oaks is Black. And then the production assistant is of Asian descent, and her comedic timing was brilliant, okay? Because she was trying to keep two divorced producers from killing each other, so it was wonderful. All right, back to Carrie and Brad. So anyway, one day Brad walks into Carrie's store with his co-star, and they're looking at the clothes, and then Carrie points out she made the clothes. Well, flash forward, go back to the set. The costume designer for this movie took another job, and can't do it. So Brad's co-star remembers Carrie's little store and decides to go back and see if they can. She sends a producer to ask Carrie if she can be the temporary costume designer for this movie in 12 Oaks. Boom. First, Carrie's hesitant, but then she's like, okay, she'll help him out for a couple days. Well, it turns out they really love her. They don't just love her. Brad, the lead actor in the movie, starts to fall in love with Carrie. And as he's falling in love with her, he's talking about how he grew up poor and that he always takes the movies that pay him the most. And he doesn't really do indie films, but then there was an indie film that he passed up to take another movie that paid him more. And the indie film ended up doing really well, and he really regrets it. So he's got this good guy image, and he really wishes he had branched out in his acting. Carrie wanted to go into her designing, and she really applies for a job in New York City so she could be a designer there. But then these two start to fall in love. Okay, I thought I could do this in 3 minutes, but I really can't. I'm about to do a part 2 to this because this is absolutely crazy. I thought this movie was going to be so boring, but it was actually hilarious all the way through. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10, okay? 8 out of 10.